I'm getting my hair cut this week, I think.
Oh, good. Yeah.
Like, good, you need
Well, I'm getting mine cut like right before I leave, but I'm thinking that maybe I should get it colored so Maddie's not in for a big shock. I don't want her to think, oh my God,
You look
she's
so
looking
old.
so old. Because I don't look this good right off the airplane.
Yeah, I don't know that, yeah. I'm sure that she'll be delighted no matter what.
I know, but it's really more me than anything else.
Well, yeah, you want to feel all beautiful
Yeah.
for travel.
Yeah, I know. There is this thing inside me, like the old days when people would travel. I want to look nice. I want to it's always the hope that someone would say, "Hey, she deserves first class."
That was the old days.
And we were, we've had advice over the years to bring something special for the flight attendants and stuff. And it did work a couple times. Like, we didn't get, Alice and Zach got moved to some better seats. I wouldn't say they got moved to first class at all.
Right.
But, and we've gotten some perks, like some pajamas, and we got some champagne and stuff when we didn't deserve it. But the last couple times, nothing.
I think,
So,
being
sure.
a flight attendant is just a heck of a lot of work, hard work.
I know.
And I think, yeah.
I mean, I think it's okay to give them something.
Oh, yeah,
to tell them.
Right.
And maybe
Right.
you'll get something out of it, but, I guess you could just feel good about yourself.
They're not making, I don't know that they're making those rules really. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. We know a couple flight attendants. We could chat about that with them.
I know. Well, that's where I got some of the info. But, so, yeah. Oh, yeah, because what's his name?
I can't remember.
He's got the guy.
Hello.
Chris, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, we should ask him.
We'll have to ask him.
So, anyway,
Okay.
we're starting off with our usual super exciting chat.
Well, I'm not sure how exciting it's supposed to be. I feel like our camera's a little bit in the wrong spot.
Hello.
Hi, everybody.
We're back without any special guests this time for the first time in a bit. So that, past couple weeks we've had special guests, which has been really
lots of fun.
Always nice to share our spotlight with others, but today we're back to just
we
us.
haven't been able to do our little chit
I
chat
know.
and just
Like
let you
you're all-
guys know what's happening. And
Yeah, you're all not as in the know as you potentially could have been over the past couple weeks. But anyway,
we actually have quite a few.
we do have quite a bit to
things.
talk about.
So maybe we should talk about this elephant in the room that's right behind us. First.
These fun sweaters.
Yeah, so I have relatives in Sydney, Montana, and my aunt and uncle, Lucille and Hubert Johnson, they lived in Sydney. My uncle still lives there, but he is in the process of moving out of his house. In fact, I'm pretty sure they've already sold it. So they had a big sale, and my cousin Nicole contacted me with the photos of these sweaters, and she's like, what do you think about these? And apparently her mom had actually my next door neighbor across the alley was a really good knitter. I mean, I didn't.
What was her name?
Her name is Marvola Walburn. If that doesn't sound like an old-fashioned name, but she was an excellent knitter.
I wonder if her dad was Marvin, and they named her
I don't know.
Marvola.
It's possible. I don't know.
I'm just not sure
But
where else that would have come
these
from.
are matching sweaters, basically, for my aunt and uncle. So they were golfers, as you can tell. And honestly, these patterns are still available on the Mary Maxim website.
Mary Maxim.
I know. And so,
Is the Argyle one still available?
I looked for that one. No.
That's
no.
not. Okay.
But they are
The golf?
wool. It's
Okay.
made with a really super bulky yarn. And I've actually the current patterns aren't. They've adjusted the pattern
Oh, have they?
to do like a DK weight, which wouldn't have the same
Oh.
impact. I don't. Feel
No,
like.
these.
And so the other thing about these
They're like true jackets.
is they're lined. Like she lined them.
Lining, satin lining.
I know. Yeah.
She's got her own personal label, knit by Marvola.
Yep.
Super, they're pretty sweet. So they were knit flat and pieced.
Yep.
Now Liz pointed out that with that satin lining, then they're not like stretchy anymore.
Right.
So,
Like I'll bet you. Like so, I put these on, and none of them like can I really zip up. So I guess my uncle was a pretty tiny guy, but I bet if I took the lining out, I could wear them. So, which I'm sort of tempted to do.
I know. I'm not sure.
I mean, Jasper tried on this and he loved it. So
I don't know. Well, the lining, maybe a lining and sleeves would be a nice feature.
Yeah.
But I don't know why, unless you just are trying to hide, you've got a lot of yarn ends and all that stuff with the intarsia, so you don't have to be as picky about how you weave those in.
But it's just so cool.
It's very cool. And I wonder if they commissioned these at the same time, because the yarns,
they are
like
some
this
similar colors.
Mauvey pant color is the same as this mauvey in here.
I don't know if they did it at the same time. It's hard to believe that she would like commission two separate sweater sets, but it's possible she had enough yarn left over.
Right.
She just had to order a little bit more, or she had enough.
Because this green is that green,
right,
and that green.
Yep,
and this red is that red, and that I don't know, that khaki. That's
this
probably
gold
not in here.
is so nice. There's more than just gold. It's got some red in it, so it's a good yarn.
Nice heathers. Yeah.
So anyway, we're probably gonna maybe put them in the windows. We're just kind of excited to have them, and nobody in Sydney was interested in that. So
they're
it's
really
too bad because no one's as cool as me apparently.
Well, at least they knew who to get in touch with, right?
Yeah. I'm just trying to figure out, like, I can't hold on to these forever, and maybe Jasper will want one.
Sounds like he might want one.
Yeah, we might need to take the lining out just so he can actually wear it. So.
Yeah, they're pretty
cool. Very retro.
I think, the Montana Vintage, our wonderful vintage store, would probably love to have
you're
something
right
like
about that. Yeah, I
Yeah.
should bring one over just to see what she thinks.
Yeah.
Just to see.
I'm sure she would be very impressed.
Right.
So, okay, well, those are super fun. We'll put them in the window, and we can all
kind of.
impressed.
Yeah, if you want to try them on. I mean, the gals, my aunt was a tiny lady. She was as tall as me. So we breed them short in Sydney.
That is funny. Hilarious. So that's cool. I guess I forgot to bring my sweater over here if we need it. But
okay. All right.
Anyway.
Well, I do have a couple of finished objects that are kind of fun to talk about. I finished my emotional support chicken.
Aw, he's cute.
They're pretty easy to make.
She's cute. Oh yeah, they are very easy.
And doing their little comb. I didn't do this. We had our guest here last week.
Couple weeks, yep.
Was it a couple weeks now?
Almost week and a half, yeah.
Our friend from Minnesota, and
Hi,
she had made a few of those. And
yeah, she talked about it.
And she's like, that cloud would be really nice for that. So I do. And so this is, the pattern itself calls for changing some colors around here, like if you look at some of the things, but
not necessary.
I thought
with that
you didn't,
yarn.
yeah, and I love this is sort of a barn cockadoodle color sort of.
Cute.
Anyway, so it's just like a fun kind of little palette cleanser between. I'm sort of, I finished sweaters, but now I'm into hats, and so little
projects.
projects.
What are you bringing tonight to a movie night?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
I'm in the round on my sweater. I've got about 5 more inches on that body, so.
Oh yeah,
Perfect.
That's good. That's good stuff.
Planned it that way.
The other thing that a finished project, so I've talked about it, but we finally brought it, this is the Halloween hat for the shop.
Boo.
Yep. So I used I didn't bring the yarn over here. KPC Glencool, which is a DK kind of sporty
it's
color.
a lighter DK, but yeah.
But I knit this on a 6 or 5 or something, and it worked out just fine.
What's this at the top here? Oh, cauldron. I thought it was a coffee pot.
Yeah, the cauldron. I just, the thing about this, it's kind of addicting. You just want to keep going. Like, you want to add another one. Like, I wanted to add the boo at the top.
Right.
So I did it. So
yeah, one of our customers who has gotten into it, she's like, these are addictive. And she was in for more yarn. She was going on a trip. She's planning it all out for our holiday gifting.
And we just got, so I used the Monster and the Autumn decks for this. So kind of a combination of these two decks. And then my Jaws hat that I finished for one of my grandkids. That one we used Summer and Ocean. So it's okay to mix a few things. We just got
they're new
two
ones.
new decks. Here, open that one.
Two new doodles.
This is the Dino deck and the
don't we have them
Fantasy deck.
In the book.
Yeah, they're hard to. Yeah. Anyway, they come like this. There is 24 cards in all the expansion packs. And then what we've done is we've put them all in binders so you can see what you're doing.
They do show up nicely on the screen.
I would say if you have any like super nerds at your house that do Dungeons and Dragons, or even little girls that might love unicorns.
Why is there a car?
That's the big Jeep from
Jurassic
Park.
Huh.
So
okay, well that would be handy in any of those decks.
Oh yeah, I know.
Like if you wanted to put together, even if you were like baking, it could be like your delivery truck. I mean, come on.
And then the Dino deck is pretty cool too. So it's got T-Rex and it's got I love that it has it's like the volcanoes. You can see it at the top, right? The volcanoes and then the asteroid hitting the Earth. Which I think I'm going to do for Hayden. So so these are really fun. We've got the new ones. So
yeah,
it's
she
really,
just released.
Yeah.
We also have a couple of really nicely formatted pattern blanks for hats of all sizes and fingerless gloves for all sizes. So those, and then she's designed them to work perfectly with her 24 stitch repeats.
I do like the idea of the fingerless mitt just because it's longer, so you can fit in a few more charts.
No thumb.
Yep.
And a really small circumference. Yeah, that's fun. So, and then there's a book on the way. We have it ordered. So if you would like that, let us know. Anyway, so we've got another show and tell from our friend Nancy, and this is the field sweater.
And who is that by? I don't remember.
Camilla Vaad.
Oh, that's right.
Vaad. I think she is maybe Danish, maybe Norwegian, maybe Swedish, Northern European.
Yeah. Yes.
I think Danish.
Here, I'll hold.
So, but anyway,
look at the.
Oh my goodness.
The stitch work on here, and if you look nice and close, you can see this beautiful little shadowy gray haze.
And that is purely from this wool, merino possum woolen spun from Hannah Ginn
at Circus Tonic
down under.
Yep.
This is gorgeous, and we have I think 3 of these out in the world being worked on.
Yep.
Nancy's the first finisher.
Yep, first finisher. She put a cute little thing on the back.
That's super cute.
Inside.
So, yeah, this is gorgeous.
Yeah, it looks like you might
have
had some mohair in it, but you do not.
No.
So that would make it super nice to wear. It's really cozy and
sweater weather is coming.
Yep.
Not this week, but it in the morning. I mean, I put this on.
And those are
chilly.
big skeins. They're 437 yards, and I think Nancy's tiny, but I got into the third one.
She said she has a lot left on that third one.
There's quite a few sizes that fit into the 3 to 4 category, so skein wise. So, yeah, this is
delicious.
Beautiful.
It is really, really pretty. So there's the cardigan version. There's the pullover version. There's a beret There's mittens, I think, or mitts.
Yes.
If you wanted to learn this little stitch, which is really sweet. So
it'd be nice to learn on a smaller project if you didn't want to jump into the big one.
Yeah, but we've got well, 3 or 4 people who are accomplished with that whole pattern.
Right.
So we're trying to talk them into actually doing a class.
You know who you are.
Yeah, you know who you are. So that is a gorgeous show and tell. We wanted to share that. And then Nancy will probably want to start wearing that soon.
Yes, I think so.
Yeah. Yay.
Yeah, she will.
Okay. What's coming up?
Well, tonight is our movie night.
Movie night. So you can't, if you don't have a ticket and you've not been invited, you cannot come. But if you have a ticket,
right,
we have a list.
And we will have a bouncer.
Yeah. And we look forward to seeing you. It's a full house. Their kitchen is open.
Yeah, I saw a post by Stella Fong. She was eating some good food.
But other than that, it's the best popcorn in town. The lights will be up a little bit so you could see what you're doing, but not all the way, so it's not annoying.
So think about what you're going to what you're going to knit
plan
or
your
make. Crochet.
Don't worry about something that you need to count or anything. That's not fun. So
might be a fun time to make a washcloth.
There you go. Or a big old garter stitch blankie. Okay, so that's tonight. Coming up, what is it? Just next week is our hand weaver.
Yes. So Bev Polk, we've talked about her because we have some of her bags and we have her beautiful dishes, some of her cloths, just to kind of
example of this. Okay, so I'm not a weaver, but I saw a comment on one of her posts from another weaver who said, I still don't know how you do the black and white trim, but it's gorgeous. So I think
it might be
in the weaving
secret.
World, that's super
must be hard
cool.
to do.
Which means that Bev is very talented. Look at this. That looks like fall.
I know.
Is
it's
that
absolutely
beautiful?
Gorgeous.
Okay. So everyone needs their own stocking stuffer.
Yeah, I mean, put a stocking stuffer in that you love.
Right. I know my mom spied mine on my counter. She's like, what's that? So anyway, just exquisite.
Yeah, these would make beautiful
gorgeous gifts
for anybody. Someone said, "I just makes me want to wash dishes just so I can use it."
And one of our friends was in the shop. She's like, "How do they wash?" Of course, they wash beautifully.
Yep.
Bev does these with the intent that they will be used and not just folded up and put in a drawer. These bags are an example of her very other fine work.
And very unique. Very unique.
One of a kind.
So the body is woven. The top is sewn. This pocket piece is what she calls thread crumbs. She doesn't like to waste anything. And so these are like, I call them the leavings from the looms. So she would normally be cutting them off and throwing them away, but this way she is she's using them, and I think I love it. So
pretty thrifty.
And I love the cording. I guess I used to be rock climbers.
They're rock
she
climbers,
is,
or maybe I think anyway. But yeah, so this is actual climbing rope. It's very, very Montana. Super beautiful, but
and
rugged.
She's making some other bags that are very going to be exclusive to us. So I'm really excited about that. So that's going to be October 4th and 5th. So Friday and Saturday.
Is that next week?
Yeah. It's also
this is the end of September.
Yes. So it's also going to be during the art walk.
So it's going to be busy downtown.
Oh, I love this little thing right here in case anybody didn't notice that right
you
there.
Haven't seen that? Yeah, these are.
Well, I did, but I wasn't thinking.
Thoughtful, practical, beautiful.
And I like that it's in the middle because,
Yeah.
when it's on the long side, then it's hanging really low.
You know who else is doing this? That's a nice little touch is Target.
What?
On their just regular like terry cloth towels. I don't know if it's every line, but so I've gotten a few for the cabin.
Oh.
And they have this really thoughtful in the middle hanging loop.
Huh, interesting. I wonder if they saw it from her.
I'm sure they did. Just a nice touch, thoughtful. Okay, and then table linens beyond kitchen towels are going to be, I'm pretty sure, table runners that aren't. No, I don't think they're going to be her plaids. I think they just have beautiful weaving stitches in there that, as I recall, from Moz.
Okay.
She had a very pretty, and her display is going to be great. And you know, if we're lying, I guess you can tell us about it later. But we're really talking her up.
But
I think you're going to be impressed, and we're excited that she's coming.
So she'll be here Friday afternoon.
And
we're
open till 8.
We're going to be open. It's our first Friday, so we'd be open late anyway.
Look at how pretty that is.
I know it. They look beautiful together.
Yeah.
So you totally need to come down either Friday during Art Walk. We'll be open, or Saturday she'll be here too. So
she's gonna.
We conned her into staying both days.
We thought that it was too far for her to come from Wilsall just for one evening.
Right.
So, and I don't know if she's gonna stay like all day Saturday, but
yeah,
a good chunk of the day.
Yeah.
She'll be here.
So we're excited about that.
Okay.
So we made up a new event kind of on the fly, really. We're like, okay, let's do it. And we're calling it Yarn Bar Lock-In, although you're not really locked in.
Yeah, we're not going to.
It's going to be Friday, right?
October 18th.
Yep. And we're actually, so we're going to get lasagna from Chow Mambo.
Yummy. Every time we talk about that, my mouth starts watering. I don't know if I'm just craving chow mambo
and
or what.
If you'd like to have a drink, Doc Harper's is going to be.
They'll do it to go.
To go, they do that. So we'll be able to help you plan for that. So if you sign up online, just click. Just dinner or dinner and drink, and then you'll see the instructions.
Okay, and that includes also, we're having a yarn tasting that night. Our goal is, if this is successful, we'll do it probably quarterly.
Right.
Our friend Holly from Minneapolis was telling us about this is an event that her shop does that is very popular.
And they do it quite often.
They do quite often. So we are going to give it a whirl. I think it sounds fun. So it's like a glorified late night knit
right,
night.
But it's not going to be on our regular late night though. So
yeah, so October you get a bonus. We
right.
have October next Friday night is a late night. I'm not sure you and I are going to be able to sit down and knit at all next Friday night.
Yeah.
But the 18th we definitely will, because we'll just
and we're
limiting it. Yeah.
Limited space. So I just kind of see how things go, and we might be able to expand it later.
Right. So we have a door prize. So you'll get a little ticket, and you're obviously will go in the pot to win the door prize, and then every $25 that you spend that night, because the yarn tasting. You can do a special order from any of those. It's from Barocco. So, and we don't carry all the Barocco yarns. So if you decide to do a special order from Barocco to drop ship to your house that night, we're going to add more raffle tickets to that pot drawing. Yeah, we're doing pot. That would be pretty funny. So anyway, that's the scoop on that. I don't think we've really even talked about it.
Yeah,
because we had our guests.
Yeah, last week we inferred, and then it went live on the website like right afterwards. So
and we did get some signups, which is great.
Yeah.
But that's people just being. And did we put it? We did put it in the email then.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so basically, you can just click on it, and it'll be. And so, yeah, you'll see it. It looks like there's a yarny olive lifting weights in
behind
jail.
Bars. Okay, locked in. Okay, that's funny. So that I think that we'll give it a try.
Yep.
And someone else pointed out that that's Rhinebeck, and so it'll be like it'll be like Yellowstone Rhinebeck.
Right.
Yellowstone Rhinebeck. That's gonna be great.
Yeah, that's actually pretty funny.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, it seemed like something else Oh, okay. The other thing that's happening in October is our UFO October.
Oh, right.
So basically, it's going to be $5. You put that in. Speaking of the pot, in the pot, and then you put a list in of like what your potential finished objects were, and it could be actually finishing a whole object, or it could be finishing a sleeve on a sweater. You know, just like
we don't care.
Piecing it. We don't care. You just tell us what you want to do.
Think about your UFOs. Write your name and write what you're going to finish and give us $5 cash, and it's going in this pot, and we're not touching it. It's not staying in the shop. It's going to go out to one lucky winner.
Yeah, so at the end of the month, you need to show us proof of your finished object that you said you wanted to finish, and then we will pick from the finished objects, basically, to see who wins the pot.
We probably have about $35 in there so far.
Okay, so
yeah.
Yeah. You want to,
but October 1st is coming right up. So
I would say you probably could have until really the end of the month, as long as you can.
Can't. No,
well,
you
if
can't.
you can finish something overnight.
You can't. Do we want to keep having people contribute all month long?
Well, if they want to, if they think they can finish during October. What if they don't remember until?
I guess we could keep giving dollar updates, and that might give people more incentive to be like, oh, I want in on that.
Yeah, I know, because I could finish a hat in a night probably. You know,
well,
if it's been languishing.
Technically, we don't want it to be. You can't just start something and say you're going to finish it.
Right.
After October 1st, see how we make things up on the fly. After October 1st. It has to be something that you dig around in your pile and be like, oh, I can finish this or this part of this. Until October 1st, like you could technically start something today and say you're going to finish it.
Right.
Okay. All right.
Right.
That works. That works for me. Okay.
Okay. One last thing about save the date. And we've done it for the past few years.
What?
Merrymaking at the Moss Mansion.
This is year 4.
Yep.
It's year 3 at Moss Mansion. It's year 4 for the event.
Right.
And the first event was at Roots. We were closer to Roots back in the day, and now we're downtown. So
and we love it.
So Moss Mansion is gorgeous. And merrymaking at the Moss is now an annual thing.
Tuesday, December 3rd.
It's always the first Tuesday after Thanksgiving. This year, Thanksgiving is really late.
Right.
So it's going to be a December event, which does, for some people, make December super crazy.
But we already have people planning their outfits.
I know we do.
And just because we want it to be a little dressier than normal. So not just jeans.
Yeah.
But if that's your fanciest, that's okay too. Yeah. So we're totally up for however fancy is for you. Okay,
so you want to save the date. We don't yet have that on the website to officially sign up for, but we're working on it.
We're still finalizing a few things.
We are finalizing it. Okay, so that, we did finalize dessert. First things first.
Yes.
That's going to be good.
And the champagne.
Oh, right.
Okay. All right. Now we want to talk about a few new things that we have. And honestly, there's a lot of new things.
We already talked about the new decks that have come in.
Right.
We've got,
this
events
would work
coming
with
up.
the decks, wouldn't it?
Oh, yeah. And Blue Sky has another addition to their
for my hat.
Well, and Blue Sky has free patterns for their bundles, and this is a new bundle collection. It's like
called Fright and
Delight, pretty colors, and they have this is that beautiful like dark blue green, bottle green, and they have a cute new free pattern for a hat that's got I don't remember what, but it's color work. So. This is the whole collection. It's not individual skeins to purchase. But it's super cute, just like as a decoration.
It'd be like a cute little floral arrangement.
And what a nice gift. So they've got holiday ones, so anyway, this is a new one there.
All right.
Okay. Do you want to do the needles?
Okay. All right. So a little while ago we were talking about stocking stuffers.
Oh yeah, that's perfect.
Oh my God, this will fit in your stocking. It's likey. It's a little needle set. It's like a little to-go package, sort of.
It's just a few sizes.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It comes with a 16, a 20, and a 24-inch cord, so it's perfect for hats and
Perfect for
cowls
hats.
and stuff like that. And it comes with some nice cord. It's got all the stuff right in here that you need. But this size, I feel like I'm gonna have to take one with me on to Australia, maybe. But
it's called their starter set. So, but it is perfect. It is perfect for hats.
right, and cowls. Yep.
Okay, so that's here.
And those are on the website. So
Fun.
if you're excited about that, I know we are. So
Okay, the best hand creme ever is back.
hand creme. And it says best hand creme
That
ever.
is seriously what it's called. I'm not
Yeah.
making that up. So these are small batch. It's a small batch maker, Marilyn. She lives in New York, and we learned about these from our friend Kate Oates, who was here about 1 year ago.
Yeah, just about exactly. So they're not on the website, but I can make that happen. So
We can, if you want these, give us a call. They are yummy. They truly are. They smell nice.
There's honey
They're-
almond,
They have
lavender
lanolin.
and sage, orange and clove. There's cardamom and teak.
The secret really is that lanolin in there.
Yeah,
that
it's
she
it's
uses.
nice.
So she's
It's
got her
super
dad was a
nice.
pharmacist, so she has that whole background, and she's doing these wonderful products.
Okay, you
So
wanna
thank
do
you,
those little
Kate, for that
items?
tidbit. These are back, or actually here for the first time.
But we've had some similar items. So it's really a little yarn caddy. It's pretty cool. So they've got a magnetic base that this
And
can
it
stick
spins?
to. Yep.
You don't have to. You can. Okay. The neat thing
Wait.
about this.
Sorry.
Okay.
This does come apart, which is a good thing, actually. That's kind of how
Okay,
it gets on there.
The neat thing. So this was another tip from our friend from Minnesota. This is the brand that she showed us.
She should move here.
Really. So she said when she was traveling, when she was in the car, she hooked this on something in the car, and her yarn was just spinning away.
Oh, I wonder what you could hook it from.
I don't know. I didn't really ask.
Maybe.
I just said,
like
okay, we need them.
the rear view mirror. Like if it was
You
long
can
enough.
put it on your wrist, which
Yep.
to me, but
Well, if
the
you're
car-
walking around or
if you like to walk and knit and don't think you can trip, then that's great. Okay, but then you can also stick it next to you on a surface. I think if you were
wait, don't let go of the thing.
if you were like, you wouldn't want to have this
Yeah, the base, but
and use your wrist. That's
but
too
you
heavy.
can take these wrist.
Yeah, those
things
can
are
come off. Those are
separate.
sold separately.
So that comes off, and then
Yeah.
why isn't it going? Oh, because it has to be on the ground.
Okay.
Sorry.
Hard surface.
You can't.
Sit it on your table.
Will that work here? No.
Nope.
Nope. Has to be on a surface.
Yeah.
I guess you can
Sit
kind
it
of
next
see
to
that.
you, and it's like those yarn caddies that we used to have way back in the day from some guy named George who made
Yeah,
them.
George Schlittmeyer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they were much bigger. These are a little,
More,
just a
definitely
little more portable.
and because they do come apart, you can undo these things, but you
These
just,
are,
yep.
so this is an Idaho maker.
Yeah.
So
Oh.
our neighbor.
Right. Okay.
Right in the
And we have a
region.
couple of different.
She has sheep or mandala.
Yep. There you
Okay. And then those are separate. Okay, and then we've got a couple new books. The Mitten Handbook from Mary Scott Huff. A lot of people say, do you have a mitten book? So
go.
now
And
we
Mary
do.
Scott Huff does a lot of mittens and color work. She's from
Cute.
Oregon. She's actually been in Billings for a class.
So some patterns, little baby mittens, all the things.
Yeah, and she's got like a
oh my
different-
gosh, in depth Western gusset, hybrid
Yeah,
gusset,
you can.
vertical slot.
It's like a different. It's sort of like a paper doll kind of, where you have
horizontal slot,
different versions, different tips, different thumbs, different
palm
wrists.
gusset, wide gusset. Wow.
Yeah, it's pretty inclusive.
Circular. That looks kind of funny.
Oh, that's the one, like that one funny mitten that I have that I love. It looks
It
like
looks
a clown
little nose.
I know. Oh, I remember. We'll have to show that to Julie Kerber.
Or
She
something
liked
else.
That.
Oh,
and
look.
a fancy little
Cable
ruffly
gauntlets,
thing.
all the things for your bases. Oh, drawstring. That's kind of handy. So wouldn't that be fun to like work through?
I think so.
Looped fringe cast on. Okay. And then there's another really nice book from Jared Flood.
Yeah, this is
Okay.
the Brooklyn Tweed knit and crochet blankets, and they're gorgeous.
Yeah.
I'm just saying right
Large
now.
and small.
If I didn't have this
all
yarn
the
shop right now,
sizes.
I'd be jumping into one of these blankets.
They're beautiful.
They're
I know that
absolutely
I'm like
gorgeous.
hogging this from you guys, but I'm trying to find a photo. Oh, here we go. This is going to be kind of too boring. Okay, like
Show the
neutral.
colored ones.
I know, I'm looking. It is a nice format. There's like sections that have.
Where's?
Here we go. This is
Okay.
what I'm looking for.
Okay.
Okay. There's that, and then there's all the patterns for those 8, and then there's another section with another photo of 8, and so on. Whoa,
Oh.
log cabin. Okay, that's not a new thing at all.
But they've sort of
Modern Daily Knitting has
reimagined
done it. Modern Daily Knitting has done it very well, and maybe kind of got the ball rolling on that. But log cabin quilting, holy cow, that's.
Wait,
That's old.
I want to show the colored one. I kind of want to make the one from the Yarnery guy.
Oh yeah, Scott.
Love that. Oh,
That's
here it
right.
is. Yep,
Wow.
that was the chart.
Yeah. Yeah, you just crinkled the
I
book.
know. Sorry.
Guess it's yours.
So this is actually made with short rows.
Cool.
So not intarsia. And they're made in strips.
Beautiful.
I know. I love that one.
Yeah. This is a nice
Felted
book.
tweed for that one.
Books are great.
Okay.
Print is good. Okay, and then
We've
we have
sort of
one
been waiting.
more
This
thing.
is like we've been very excited about these, and other people have seen them and they love them.
We have already sold several. Okay, so we found a source for my favorite UK made in England blankets.
So that's one side, and
Yeah.
that's the other side.
We have different patterns, but I just want to show you that these are generously sized lamb's wool blankets coming from England. You don't have to make it.
Nope. You can gift it.
It's a beautiful gift. Probably too big for your stocking, but yeah.
Not too big to wrap and put under the tree.
Oh my goodness. Okay,
Look at
so
that.
we've already placed a reorder just because we weren't sure, but
it's been
without
moving.
any publicity, they've been selling. So here's another example of
And
beautiful
I think this one
window
is
pane
it the
plaid.
same on the other side?
Yeah, that one's just going to be a little bit reversed.
Right.
They're exquisite. They're lightweight, but they're wool, so you know that wool, because if you watched us last week, you know all the benefits of wool. This is a beautiful kind of traditional, but coming across as a really modern design now.
Geometry.
The reverse is
They're
is
gorgeous.
nice.
They are
Yeah.
just gorgeous.
Okay, so they're here.
And we have quite a few patterns. You ordered some more already. Yeah, these are pretty incredible, and yeah, they're really nice.
Yep, we really like them. We had to go get an antique ladder to display them on. So, and don't be afraid when you're in to shop from the ladder. It seems like people aren't really wanting to do that, but you certainly can.
Touch totally in this store. Everything can get touched.
So these are here. So if you are one of the lucky people who watches us, watches the video, you are in the know.
Yep, and I think that's it.
I think that is it. Yeah.
So can you X us out?
I sure
Sue?
can. Yep. Have a wonderful Tuesday.
We'll see you guys soon, and tonight. We'll see you tonight.
Yeah, thanks for watching. If you're coming to the movie, we'll see you.
Bye.
Bye.